pick up just a crown jewel of the GM drivetrain legacy. You can try and guess what it is, but I'm just going to tell you. It's a Turbo Fire 307. Bolted to it is all of the original components. Just, you know, just a gem. Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
The sharks are circling. It's nothing to do with nothing to do with that at all. They're just so jealous about this truck.
No, they're worried about their free coffee from Sawdust.
Do they get free coffee there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's at least got a dog.
That's where he's going.
Yeah. Alright, so crown jewel of the GM lineup. You know, a lot of people hate these engines, but I've got a fond spot, a soft fond spot in my heart for them. Because my chevelle came from the factory with one of those engines, and everybody in high school made fun of it. And, you know, I said, at least I have a car. So anyways, this one's priced right, and it's got a turbo 350 bolted to it, so we're going to go and rescue it before somebody throws it in a dumpster, because, you know, it deserves better than that. So we're going to meet a man called Indigo Frost. I believe that's his real name, because it's on Marketplace, so you got to believe what you read. I doubt he's an interesting character. He's probably just a regular old dude. And he's got some other junk that we're going to check out, so hopefully we make it there, and we'll see what we get.
Cooper Cobras, I think 2 of them are something else. These all match. Those are VFPs. Yeah.
Well, we've encountered the subject and barely looked at it, and we're going to take it home. Get stuck here. Keep going straight. I mean, look at the stuff that is up here. That's a 39 Buick. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at the other stuff too. We'll just squeeze through here. About an inch to spare. No problem. One bonus buy, but the subject of interest, the 307 Turbo 350 combo, it doesn't look like the engine or transmission or anything had a part replaced in its service time on the road, which is neat. And lucky enough, the guy that was selling it, the father, was there, and he told me that the friend of his that he got the engine from meticulously maintained it, but forgot to maintain the truck. And the 72 C10 that it came out of, the body rotted away. He drove it over to his shop. They pulled the engine and transmission out, and there it sat until 2023. So it ran when removed. So yeah, should fire up later on. Oh, what was the bonus buy? I almost forgot. The bonus buy was a set of fender exit headers from the 70s that don't look like they were ever really installed or used. And I don't have any clue what they're actually meant for. It looks to me like they're meant for like a 55 Chevy or something, but we'll find a place for them. So when we get back to we get back to the shop, we'll take a look at the engine and see what its deal is. Let's have a look. Here's the bonus buy. Look at that. Right out the fender. I don't know what brand they actually are. They don't look like they were ever really used. So I just had to have them. Now let's take a look at what might not be obvious to some. Look at this fan. You know, did it get some Rust-Oleum? Maybe, but just power steering pump, like the pulleys are just in really nice shape, and most people have never even seen paint on these pulleys. So unfortunately the valve covers were sold off of this engine, but he said that's the only part that left the engine was the covers, and I just happen to have 2 original covers that went on my car from the factory. But every part on here has that weird word on it, the made in USA. See? That's the original fuel pump. Like everything. Everything is what this left the factory with. Oh. Look at that. That's a good sign right there. Oh, it smells like the public library in a small town. Let me just show you. Show you another thing that you're never gonna get on an engine that's been messed with. Look at this. You know, a little clip there? I've never seen a car in any configuration containing that little power steering hose clip. They just don't exist. You got that? Hello! No response. Time to wake up. It's 2023. Oh, seems weird to say that. Ooh, we got a bonus item. Yeah? So on the trucks, you'd get this extended fill. So you can see, you put 710 in these engines. You got an air cleaner stud with some nuts, original air cleaner wing nut. Most of the gasket. But that's just neat, you know. Here you go for the long reach oil fill. We'll stick that right out of the hood of the Camaro. What do you think about this? No comment. You had a 6-cylinder. This is better. I know there's a big block. We'll get that later. Ooh. It's even got the little plug wire holders down here. And the trucks got these manifolds, whereas the cars got the rear exit manifolds. So these manifolds actually make a little bit more torque. You can see that the condition of the truck probably resembled that area. But this guy, you know, he's still around. See these? See them? These little mixture adjustment things? You never see the plastic covers on them. They're always broken off and messed around with. What's that? Oh, it's just some prehistoric valve cover gasket. Do we have a whole throttle cable? And the kickdown cable. Wow. Well, that's just a treat. We get the whole wiring harness. We got this too. Be way up there. Just an absolute gem. And most people wouldn't even give $3 for this. Are these original belts? Look at that. I don't even have to buy belts. All I gotta do, put an alternator on this thing, and she's good. That's it. Alright, well, I'm gonna do my best to get this running in place right here, because I don't want to startle it or just, you never know. This guy's been quiet for probably 20 years longer than I've been alive, so we're just gonna ease it back into reality. I won't even know what year it is. It'll be like, what happened? Where did my truck go? My owner's dead? Joe Biden's the president? Alright, that's off. First things first, I wanted to move the patient here as close as possible to the toolbox and the future home, temporary home. Alright, let's begin. Alright, battery acquired. We're going in. What do we got? Alright. Wiring. Let's see if we can't get this guy out of the way. Okay. Alright. Nice. Horn relay. Oh, look at it all. Look at that. Look at that. Just like it was. Can you stay there? No. No. Get down from there. So this is exciting. I mean, look at that. That's dry. I mean, that's engine oil, but this is rare. This is rare that you see this. We've got a doodad. Oh, look at that. Heat shielding for that sensor, and oh, we've got starter, and yeah. So that was cut. That's unfortunate, you know. Hard to come by those. Look at those manifold bolts. Just cool. Worth the price, even if it doesn't turn. Just to look at. You know, there wasn't synthetic oil around, so she's gonna be a little crunchy. Where are you going? Oh, it goes somewhere. Oh, I know where it goes. It goes over there, right where I left it. Look at that factory throttle return spring. Gorgeous. Well, it appears to me that I'm gonna need to get a light source. I'm not seeing all too well right now, and that's gonna impede progress. So I'm gonna take care of that. All right, we've got lighting installed in the, I hope that stays. Yeah, perfect. So we've got lighting now. powered by here, hold that, and an extension cord. So here we are. What does it got on it? What are these? Where's the number? They're not even good enough for a number. Well, ooh, Rochester products. That goes on the top of the emissions canister. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. See, I don't even know what that is because it's the first thing that anyone threw out. It's like part of the heat shield, maybe. We already saw this article. Alright, first order of business. Does the engine turn? You know, I should have checked that. Well, I mean, he said it did when... Oh, what year was that? Was I even born? Ooh, look at that. See that? This guy had oil pressure. Interesting. Let's see. Get out of the way. No. It does not turn. We'll try again anyways, with more force. No. Bummer. Well, you know, can't win them all. I guess we'll just scrap it. Get out of the way. All right, let's pull those four out. So here I am taking the plugs out, starting on the passenger side. They all were pretty reluctant to come out of their holes. As I went along, the plugs had some rust on them, a couple barnacles, nothing you want to see. The color that was on the plugs that I could see suggested that it was a running engine or running cylinder, depending on which one I was on. They were all kind of, you know, black but not oily. Over here I discover a plug for a oil pressure feed, which I didn't think 307s ever had, and a plug wire holder on the back of the head, and all these other neat accessories. The plugs on this side, when they came out, they really had minimal to no rust on them. So I'm guessing this side of the engine, the lifters, you know, collapsed a bit, and what is that? It likes it. Look at it go. Never actually done that. Looked right at it when sprayed WD-40 in there. Just start with a light treatment, you know. We'll work our way up. WD is just good for everything. Just spray her. Spray it all right down. Perfect. Well, that got everywhere. Well, no real point in doing anything else until that stuff has works the night shift and starts getting that rust out of town. Oh, I missed the spot. Oh, no. Oh, I missed that too. Oh, there's another spot. A little white over there. Oh, almost entirely. Yeah. So all in all, a good purchase. I'm just gonna let it soak and kind of think about things. And in the meantime, we'll get another can of WD-40 and maybe change on the old oil. And hopefully, boy, it's looking nice. Hopefully we'll get this thing to turn. If not, I'm pulling these heads off in the truck, and we'll get it done no matter what. But if it needs a head swap right now, it is what it is. So close up shop for the night, and come back in 6 weeks and see what it's doing.